Sorry, boo. Right, let's crack on with this mystery. Right, Becky arrested Finn and saved his hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at court the same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Felicity invited Becky to her home to review case files. Becky and Felicity went over the files together. Becky told Felicity about her feud with Calvary. And Becky had an alibi for the murder, for the night of Calvary's murder. Right. Oh, it's a shame your phone keeps freezing.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Ooh. Part 2. See how this unfolds.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count.
Yeah, the summary definitely does help,
blunt,
especially if you
sugar.
had that freeze.
But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesino's not so lucky.
So you really think this is the Trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a Trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars.
Huh.
We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Ah, come on. You believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marney, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old Trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
I'm gonna cooperate, I think.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving.
I don't want to
Just
get off on the
remember,
wrong foot with this chap.
Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. He's doing proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
I don't know. It's just like shit on shit. I can't get a break. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Hey, don't stress out any more than you need to. You do have an alibi, remember? For last night? They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. So I've been going over it in my head.
What?
You needed an alibi for me. at the crime scene. Do you really believe that I had something to do with this?
Becky,
I asked you a question.
will you let me through, please?
Yeah, I do think that was a bit inappropriate, to be honest. Do I anger him? Or just go with the... I might just go a nicer route here.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Cavalry. Some of these
Maybe
guys,
that wasn't the nicer
you're
option.
all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
I'm disappointed.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
Okay, maybe that turned into a like better outcome than where I thought that was going to go.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
So, which do we investigate?
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another
Which
look.
may be where that Adam was hiding. I'm glad you. I'm sure that was delayed, but yeah, I'm glad you are on the same side as me. The orphanage seems to be the. I thought it was a better choice to check out first. I wouldn't leave the door open though. I mean, I shouldn't be here questioning the works of a police officer, but yeah, I wouldn't leave the door open. Because, I mean, as the place is abandoned, anyone outside might then seize it as an opportunity to come in. Whereas if it was just remained closed, then they would consider it still to be just shut down and just walk past it as they do every other day. Ooh.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, back on Clue's duty. Yes. So I assume only one of these, while you've got 3 pieces of evidence, one of these tends to be, well, in this case 2, I guess. 3 maybe. Yeah, I struggle if I'm watching on my phone on Twitch, that I struggle with trying to type. I just end up sticking my phone to the side and just watching. Secret room. Obviously a young boy's room.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Or that.
Whoa.
Was one of these prostitutes one of the ones which that Father Rominsky guy took back with him before? Seeing as there's a fire, that room was protected. I wonder if that Adam was hiding in that room. Or was hidden in that room. Ah! Oh, I did get it. I wasn't quite ready for that. Kind of had to work where the marcus is to start with. Oosh.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop! Damn it!
Timing.
No.
Yeah, I just saw his little legs run away.
Marnie.
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
I found Rominsky's playroom.
Anything there?
No, not much, but he and Calvary had one thing in common. Hookers.
Interesting.
There's more. Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
It could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like squatter heaven.
They bolted the second I made them.
Hmm.
I'll see you at the house.
Huh. So we've got 20 hours until, well, maybe the wrong person gets murdered. Or...
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
See, I wouldn't do either of those. I would just leave them as they are. How much do I trust him? Seeing as all the other things have gone on, I'm gonna place a level of trust on him.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This...
I may have made a
Adam
big
grew up.
mistake.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way. This room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Right. Okay, the tent's easy. Box. And papers. Where are the papers? Yes.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
And what are these papers?
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Hence the rat traps.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off.
Oof.
Right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
Gonna have to go on the side of murder is murder.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Rominsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops, he knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed, parents failed, system failed. What would you do? He took out the people who hurt us.
I'm a police officer, I can't really say I'd make them pay.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Rominsky. His last victim.
Huh. Do I mention Calvary? I think I might not mention Calvary to him, but bring that up later in a conversation, hopefully.
Yeah, Rominsky.
What?
He was a piece of work, all right.
Tell me about it.
Ah, shit. I need to take this. You gonna be all right?
If I go cautious, he may not trust me with more information. If I go confident, he might try and run away or do something.
Go.
Hey. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Don't turn your back on him, though.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I were a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
You could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
No one would have to know, but I don't think I trust him enough.
You gotta get your head examined.
It's the only chance you got. And it's my only chance to do one good thing before it's all over. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
I'm gonna go with this
How would you
option.
even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
I'm curious as to. Obviously, I'm making the bad choice, but then I'm not going to get in the FBI anyway because of all the other crap. But I've got a rabbit beside me. I'm kind of curious as to how the path goes when I let him go. So I think I might
do it.
I'm gonna take that risk.
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up. Becky. Oh, shit. We need help up here! Now!
She's now screwed if she gets found out.
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper has escaped from prison just days before he was to face the final curtain for his crimes. Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of numerous first responders during a reign of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
I said at the beginning I was going to be very cautious, but I'm being a risk taker now.
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
If I say I shouldn't have been alone, that would then backfire onto friend, but the defensive seems a bit weak as a reply.
You weren't in the room with him. He's a big guy. I doubt you could have done any better. And why didn't anyone see him leave?
Becky, don't even try. This one's on you.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating the manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need.
And honestly, why wasn't Tom there?
Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
Sir, I think I could be a lot more effective out in the field.
You're on thin ice, Marnie. Case files or suspension, your call. So,
I'm on case files.
what the hell's going on with your partner?
Something's just not right here. I can't put my finger on it, but...
Keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. I might investigate the first victim. This the one that was kind of had no connection, but maybe the first victim is connected with regards to the police officer.
Back to the beginning. The Undertaker. The one target Finn had no clear motive to kill. No apparent connection to Las Palmas. Widow claimed to have no idea why Finn would want to kill her husband. Maybe 5 years have given her a fresh perspective. I'm gonna go see if she wants to be chatty.
But now we know that Polinsky, the father, was supposedly the last victim.
Yes?
Miss Johnson?
What do you want?
I'm gonna be respectful.
I'd like to speak to you about your husband.
What are you, a cop? I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Ooh. Do I lie? She doesn't seem to like the cops, so...
No, ma'am, I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter, doing some research on the Trapper case.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea why the Trapper might want to harm your husband?
He did more than harm that son of a bitch. He killed him. Tore his damn throat out, and thank God for it. At least someone had the balls to put that scum in the ground. I would have liked to shake the Trapper's hand. Did me a favor.
Huh. So he obviously went for him because it reminded him of his own father.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that your husband treated you like that. Sounds like he had it coming one way or another.
Yeah, one way or another. That all you wanted?
I'd like to know if, your husband ever used the services of a call girl.
What are you kidding? He suck his pecker in everything from high-priced spreads to gutter cleaners. I gave up keeping score.
Ma'am, have you ever heard of anyone by the name of Adam Jones?
A kid named Adam used to help my husband out sometimes before he lost his undertaking job, but that was a long time ago.
Could this be him? Maybe just grown up a bit?
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah.
Are you sure? Take a good look.
Yep. I say that's him.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Johnson.
That was a quick one.
Sounds like he had the same MO as Adam Jones's dad.
But who was taking the pictures? Where are we going to go now? Further investigation on this side of the case, or next?
Detective Marnie?
On my way to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper killings. Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, alright? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in. I can't believe how close I was to I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just another split second and... My God.
What? I'm gonna
Don't dwell
offer
on
a
it.
little sympathy.
You're alive, that's the important thing.
Yes. Of course.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky, seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And Walsh, the Undertaker. Hooker, same thing. Night of his death. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well.
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
All right.
Maybe Adam.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well,
Maybe
there was
Adam
trace
dresses up as a
evidence.
woman.
Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Finn's Adam Jones apparently survived the orphanage fire. Worked for the Undertaker, Trapper's first Vic. The widow even identified him from a picture.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
Or he is Adam Jones. Wait or follow? I could follow and give sympathy. I just wait and be patient. I might follow.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up. My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
you
it.
went the same option as I went.
Here, let me help you.
And I think that was a good choice. Personally.
All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
So I think he's Adam. I think he knew he obviously did the bomb, and he let it go off and somehow survived, you know, because he knew the bomb. He might have been the one taking the pictures too.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie, was he following me at the orphanage? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Ooh. Just checking my updates on the biographies. He's not even the same person. My logic, I think, might be right, or he assumed the role of. Yeah, Simon appears to have stolen his current identity. The face in the college yearbook is not the same person. Right. Oh, we better get ready for some either clues or
8:23 p.m.
dodging.
Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but I always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
That's 2 clues.
Oh, bloody mess. Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Explosion was highly directional. If Simon did know about the bomb, it's possible he could have avoided serious injury. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. Why?
And what's that under the bed?
Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Felicity Graves.
Calling Felicity Graves.
Hey, Felicity?
Hi, Becky, what's up?
Can you meet up? I want to go over some evidence.
Yeah, of course. Temple Bar?
Great.
Is that her?
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Was that her?